Welcome to the Postgame Tailgate, a weekly look at the world of college football. And starting next week, it'll be the show that occupies the daily 1-hour, 9 p.m. slot on NBC's primetime schedule. Holtz, Danielson, Rubenstein, prime time. Anyway, my name is Dan Rubenstein, and here's what we learned this week. Hurry up, LA bargain shoppers. The holiday season is upon us, and USC apparel is priced to move. Actually, take your time. Sales are pretty slow. With 2 timeouts, a little under a minute left, and the team about 36 yards away from field goal range, Kirk Ferentz decided against giving Iowa a chance to beat Ohio State in regulation. And with a move this brilliant, it's probably time we audit our favorite college course, clock management with Professor Ferentz and adjunct Professor Edwards.
You play to
Stay tied and go to overtime in a hostile road environment.
You play to
Show no confidence in your offense's ability to get 3 first downs.
You play to
Let the clock run out and give the other team a chance to win. The man is a scholar, a bravo. On this week's expanded edition of Robot, Human, or Cyborg, we have 3 new subjects to evaluate. Mississippi's Dexter McCluster ran for 287 yards against a Tennessee defense that's run by Monty Kiffin. Monty Kiffin only designs defenses to stop humans. So, Dexter McCluster, robots! CJ Spiller had passing, rushing, and receiving touchdowns for Clemson in their victory over North Carolina State. At this point, though, it's still pretty inconclusive because a lot of people can do a lot of things to North Carolina State. Let's call it Cyborg. And finally, Missouri's Denario Alexander had 200 yards receiving and 3 touchdowns against Kansas State on Saturday. All this on a bad knee that has had 2 ACL surgeries. That, my friends, is engineer speak for a circuit board upgrade. Robots! And on the other side of things, pretty much everything about Florida's spread cloud of dust offense is human. Ooh, 4 yards! Speaking of the Florida game, to honor Veterans Day, South Carolina came out in custom jerseys with the names on the back replaced by the core values of America's armed services. Nothing funny here, it was a good idea and it was pulled off well. Okay, I laughed a little at the word duty. Duty. A quick note to Charlie Weis, San Jose State head coach Dick Tomey is retiring at the end of the season, so I'm sure whoever the new guy is will be very open to looking at you for a graduate assistant job. It's worth a shot. And in this week's news segment, Slobber Knocker, I hardly know her, we look at what exactly happened to Zach Robinson, but without words, just a series of noisy, incoherent reactions.
Bill Breath. Robinson.
Oh! And anytime I start grunting in horror repeatedly, I know that it's all the time I'm willing to give you this week. I'm Dan Rubenstein. I'll see you next week.